So Hailey Van Lith has as good as officially just proved everyone wrong. She's pretty much proved absolutely everyone wrong, and I'm just gonna say TCU have won. It's not over yet. It's halftime. It's the first half. They're up 21 points versus her old team, Louisville. And was she right to transfer away from Louisville? I don't know. She's not a lottery pick, but she would have been a late first, early second round pick in the 2024 WNBA draft had she stayed at Louisville. She was exceptional there. Genuinely, she was absolutely exceptional at Louisville. And today, she is coming up against a absolutely superb, she's coming up and had an absolutely superb game. She's coming up against a good Louisville team. Jeez, not superb. Good Louisville team. And look, the TCU should be good. Their whole team are super seniors. They should be good. So, but I don't understand, why people predict them to be bad. I remember saying that coming into the year. I literally made videos, I'm like, all of these TCU players are good. Just because they're not all these huge names. But, Van Lith is running the show here. And this is Hailey Van Lith. She's not having a crazy shooting game, by the way, in the first half. And that's the thing, is Hailey Van Lith, for this whole year, has been, she's been doing everything. 17.7, 4.3. 5.4 assists on 45% shooting, which is not bad at all. Which really isn't. You guys are inflated about Paige Becker's numbers in a UConn system that gets her constantly open shots. She's the one creating. No shot, it is a lot easier to shoot a higher percentage off catch and shoot than it is creating. And I mean that. It is way, way harder to do that. Either way, though, you've got Louisville, TCU killing them, and as a scorer, someone who has been a scorer almost all her college career. This is her career high in assists. Her whole thing was, can she run the point guard? Turns out she can't run the point in a traditional WNBA sense, women's basketball sense. She's not able to run the point in the sense of she's not going to dribble the ball down the floor really slowly, throw the ball into a big, and watch it happen. She's not your traditional WNBA point guard, but she is a modern basketball point guard. And I mean that. She is a modern basketball point guard, and there's not that many of them. And not only that, she's running the damn show. 7 first half assists. When her scoring, which is her main thing, in the WNBA, look, there are a lot of players that don't play point guards that don't play defense. There are a lot of point guards that do not play defense in NCAA basketball. There is a lot of undersized point guards that don't really play defense. And Van Lith, people are like, she's a combo guard. Yeah, the sport of basketball, everyone's a combo guard. You look in the NBA, the only real true point guard is Tyrese Halliburton. Steph Curry, the best point guard in the NBA. Steph Curry and Luka, the two best point guards in the NBA. They are combo guards. Luka would have been called a point forward back in the day. Steph Curry's a combo guard. Garland and Donovan, maybe Darius Garland, but I think Donovan Mitchell and Garland, you could argue, are combo guards. A lot of the best guards in the NBA are score first guards. They're score first point guards, or they're not only score first point, they're either score first point guards or they are lockdown defensive point guards. The traditional point guard has been gotten rid of in the sport of basketball on the men's side for a decade. That position has not existed for a decade, unless you are the tippity top of that position. And you could even argue there's a lot of combo guard in Tyrese Halliburton. Just like, even though Caitlin Clark is without question a true point guard, you can argue that there is when it comes to Caitlin Clark, that Caitlin Clark is a combo guard as well, as she's the most true point guard of any of the combo guards. But Hailey Van Lith is just so freaking good, and she's proving everyone wrong. She won Player of the Year in her conference. She's just running the show. You're seeing this here, Hailey Van Lith's going to have a triple-double against her former team. She can attack the basket strong. She can facilitate. Many rebounds? She's got 4 rebounds. If she, in the second half, has 4 points, 3 assists, 6 rebounds, which is doable, Hailey Van Lith is going to have a triple-double in the NCAA tournament. And this is somebody that was written off a year ago as not a point guard, not good enough to be a scorer at the high level, all of this stuff. Why? Hailey Van Lith, since 2020, graduating high school, this is what she has done. She was if I'm not mistaken, one of the best freshmen in the nation. She was, because the graphic of all the top freshmen had her on the graphic. It was I think it was like Ledger Walker. Who was it? It was like Ledger Walker, Clark, Page, obviously. Am I right in saying there was someone that I think went in the draft a year above? Am I right in saying it was Diamond Miller? No, she went the year before. But it was somebody. It was somebody. I can't remember who it was that it was like in that top 5 freshman. But Van Lith was there too. Then Van Lith was exceptional for 2 years at Louisville. She had a bad year at LSU, but during all that, she was the best 3v3 basketball player in the world. Well, second best after Cameron Brink. And she's been unbelievable at TCU. She has had one down year where she wasn't even that bad. She wasn't that bad at LSU. She wasn't good, but she wasn't that bad. She wasn't as bad as people said. She just got and also what happened? She got cooked for 40 by Caitlin Clark. Who didn't get cooked for 40 by Caitlin Clark? And if you want to answer Raven Johnson, what happened in 2023? I'm sorry, like who didn't have Caitlin Clark drop 40 on their head in college basketball last year? She's not a good defender. That's Kim Mulkey's fault for putting her on freaking Caitlin Clark. But either way, this is such a good redemption story. And I mean that. I'm so happy to see that, because if you look at anything from Hailey Van Lith, like I don't want to mention anything about Hailey Van Lith as a person, because I don't know Hailey Van Lith as a person. I don't know how she is as a person. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. I don't know what the situation is with her. But all I know is that there are some players that you just know love the sport of basketball. And you know Hailey Van Lith loves basketball. You could see it from everything from high school, college. You can tell there are players that you can tell are just good at ball and they're around ball because they're just good at it and they want to get the benefits of it. You can tell that this is somebody who loves basketball. And I am very, very happy that to see Hailey Van Lith succeed. As much as anything, I like being proven right. I love being proven right. With all the videos I made early on in the year that Hailey Van Lith was going to be elite this year, I love being proven right. And you know what? Something I love not quite as much as being proven right on something when I'm positive. I don't actually like that much being proven right on someone when I'm negative on somebody. Like if I predict a bust and someone's a bust, I'm like, it's not really something that I like is great. Something else that I love to see is if I'm count someone out and they start hooping. Like if I'm counting someone out, like if Nalissa Smith goes and balls out in Dallas, great. I didn't fully count her out, but kind of counted her out. If somebody comes in and absolutely hoops at a team and I'm like, this is a bad signing, great. It's good to see, because at the end of the day, better basketball is a good thing in general. But yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. Hailey Van Lith doing extremely well right now for TCU. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.